Hi, I'm Victoria Gold. I'm 13 and a half. I'm in 8th grade and I'm from Watkins, Ohio. And I have Tourette's. It was really scary at first and honestly it was really hard, and even though I didn't know really anything about it, I didn't really know how it would affect me, the more I got to know about it, the more I got to learn about myself, and the more research I did, I found out how it affected me. Some of my tics are, I twitch my eyes, I have really mild voice tics. They're really mild though, so you can hardly recognize them. Another tic I have is I pick my arm sometimes, and my tics have gotten so much better over the years. When I was younger, they were so severe, extremely severe, and I could barely control them, but now I've learned how to. I have OCD, and if you don't know what it is, it's obsessive compulsive disorder, and pretty much what it is it's like a stress and anxiety disorder, and it makes you extremely anxious, and you feel like you really have to, everything has to be perfect to an extreme. I'm actually homeschooled, but I have a lot of friends because I'm involved in my church, and I've just met them through different programs, and I think the more that they've learned about my Tourette's and stuff, the more they understand my tics. I know sometimes they still get confused about it because Tourette's is a really weird disorder. It can, one minute you can be here, the next minute you can be here with it. But the more they get to know about it, and the more they learn from me and about me, the more they learn to understand my Tourette's. Well, since I do an online school, one of the biggest challenges when it comes to school would be the computer screens. Every single computer screen out there, unless you buy one that is specially made, have really high pixel lights in them. That bothers me, and it makes my tics really worse. So that's one of the biggest challenges in school. If you have been recently diagnosed with TS, I know it's scary, and I know it's confusing, and I know it's different, but I just encourage you, just to keep trying to figure out more about it. Do your research, try to find out the things that set off your tics, try to figure out the things that make your Tourette's worse. Once you learn to figure out those things, you will be set to go, and you'll be able to figure out anything about your Tourette's. I would encourage you in school, if you're having a bad day, or if you're struggling academically, I would just encourage you not to freak out, not to be really scared, because people with Tourette's and without Tourette's have all been having a time in their lives where they've been having bad grades and struggling academically. But I would just encourage you just to find different ways, different schedules, different plans, different ways to study and to learn. And once you figure that out, the way that works best for you, you'll be flourishing. Personally, how I stay positive in school, since I'm homeschooled, it's easier for me to do because I'm allowed to, but I listen to music. I know if you go to school, you're not always allowed to listen to your iPod and such, so I would just encourage you then, if you're in that kind of position, I would encourage you just to relax, do some breathing exercises, clear your brain of any negative thoughts, any fears, anything, just clear it out, and just remain positive and think of all the good, true, positive things that help you feel better. Everyday life with TS, I know it can be hard in sports, hanging with friends, whatever it may be. I know it can be hard, but I just encourage you, just remember that when you're with your friends or whatever, they accept it, and if they don't accept it, you're just gonna have to work on that with them. If they accept it, then there's no reason to be fearful when you're around them, because they love you and they accept you where you are. About a year ago, I told one of my best friends about my TS and my OCD, and I was really scared. I was shaking, I was really afraid because I didn't know how she would take it. I expected her to freak out and to think I'm weird. I was ready for her to say negative things, but she didn't. She reacted really good. She took it well. She just told me, she said that I won't be afraid to ever tell me anything, especially something like this, because it's okay, and I accept it. And that to me, that spoke a lot to me. And I've had another friend, I told her, and she didn't freak out either. She accepted it, and she told me everything and it was okay. The more you try to push us to be your standards of normal, and the more you try to push us to not take the worst that our anxiety, our Tourette's, or our tics are going to get. We didn't choose to be this way, and we can't help it. We were born with it, and there's no way of completely getting rid of it. Something else I would like to say about having TS is it's really hard. Every single day, there's not a moment when something doesn't come up that causes your Tourette's to go off the loop. But knowing that everything will be okay and having this peace inside, it helps me a lot. And you're made uniquely, and you're made who you are. And it's not, Tourette's isn't just a disorder. It's part of you, and I don't want you to ever have to think that you have to get rid of it to be better or to be good enough. You're not just defined by Tourette's, you're defined by all the amazing things you are, and Tourette's just happens to be a part of you, and there's no reason to hate it because you're wonderful.